Dear girlfriends from high school, how I wish I could go back in time and do things so differently. Instead of worrying incessantly about what I was wearing, I would have spent more time praying for you. Instead of being afraid that you might reject me, I would have reached out to you more. Instead of gossiping about you, I would have taken every opportunity to encourage you and love on you. My heart breaks as I think about all the secret struggles we were all going through, while all I cared about was my social status. So many of us chose to starve ourselves in order to measure up, to somehow be good enough, but we could never quite get there. There was so much pressure on all of us to perform and to be great at everything. Some of you dealt with that pressure much better than I did, but all of us were crumbling on the inside. I wish we would have enjoyed our lunches together instead of either throwing them away or giving them to the football players. If I could go back, I would count all the amazing qualities you had instead of how many fat grams were in my dry piece of toast. I also would have accepted your compliments instead of assuring you that you were wrong. Instead of comparing myself to each of you and trying to fit in, I would have seen the beauty in our differences. I think back now, 10 years later, and see you all through such different eyes. As time marches on, and as God continually heals my past hurts and mistakes, you all become more and more beautiful to me. My worries about what you all think of me have slowly turned into prayers that you would come to know Jesus like I know him, to experience his perfect love and acceptance, to understand his grace and forgiveness. I thank God for our time together, and I can see his hand at work in my life, turning what the devil meant for evil into an amazing testimony of his restoration. I love you all and miss you so much.